Welcome to Earthly Reads, a My Cup of Earth production. In an enchanted forest, where the sun shone bright and the trees whispered secrets to each other, a little rabbit named Rosie lived in a cozy burrow beneath the roots of an ancient oak tree. Rosie loved to explore the forest, chasing after butterflies and sniffing out the sweetest wildflowers. But most of all, she loved to listen to the whispers of the trees. One day, as Rosie was hopping through the underbrush, she stumbled upon a hidden clearing. In the center of the clearing stood an enormous toadstool, its cap a vibrant shade of purple and its stem as tall as a house. Rosie had never seen anything like it before. She cautiously approached the toadstool, her twitching nose sniffing out the source of its peculiar aroma. As she reached the toadstool, a soft, melodious voice whispered in her ear, "Welcome, little one. I have been waiting for you." Rosie's eyes widened in wonder as a tiny door materialized on the side of the toadstool. The door creaked open, revealing a cozy room filled with books, scrolls, and strange, glowing orbs. A diminutive figure, no larger than Rosie's thumb, emerged from the room. He introduced himself as Professor Peculiar, the toadstool's resident scholar. Professor Peculiar explained that he had been studying the ancient art of forest magic and was on the brink of a groundbreaking discovery. Rosie's curiosity was piqued, and she begged Professor Peculiar to share his findings with her. The professor smiled, his eyes twinkling with excitement. "Ah, yes. I have discovered a way to communicate with the trees themselves. You see, they possess ancient wisdom, passed down through generations of forest dwellers. With this knowledge, we can learn to heal the forest, to restore its balance, and to bring harmony to all its inhabitants." Rosie's ears perked up, and she listened intently as Professor Peculiar explained his plan. He needed a brave and curious rabbit like herself to help him on his quest. Rosie, eager to prove herself, agreed to join the professor on his journey. Together, they set out to gather the ancient knowledge of the forest. They traveled to the heart of the forest, where the oldest and wisest trees stood. Professor Peculiar carried a small, delicate box containing a magical tool that would allow them to tap into the tree's wisdom. As they approached the first tree, a majestic oak with gnarled branches and a trunk as wide as a house, Professor Peculiar opened the box and removed the tool. It glowed with a soft, pulsing light, and Rosie felt a strange energy emanating from it. The professor inserted the tool into a knothole on the tree's trunk, and a low, rumbling voice spoke to them. "Greetings, travelers. I am Oakley, the oldest and wisest of the forest's inhabitants. What brings you to my domain?" Quote, Rosie and Professor Peculiar explained their quest, and Oakley shared his wisdom with them. He told them of the delicate balance between the forest's inhabitants, of the importance of cooperation and mutual respect. He spoke of the ancient magic that flowed through the forest, a magic that could be harnessed to heal the land and bring prosperity to all. As they continued their journey, they met with other trees, each with their own unique wisdom to share. There was Willow, the gentle and soothing one, who spoke of the power of compassion and empathy. There was Ash, the strong and resilient one, who spoke of the importance of adaptability and perseverance. And there was Beech, the wise and ancient one, who spoke of the value of patience and understanding. Rosie and Professor Peculiar listened to the tree's wisdom, and as they did, they began to notice a change within themselves. They felt their hearts growing larger, their minds expanding, and their spirits lifting. They realized that the tree's ancient magic was not just a myth, but a real and powerful force that could be harnessed to bring about positive change. As the sun began to set, Rosie and Professor Peculiar returned to the toadstool, their hearts filled with a sense of wonder and awe. They had learned so much, and they knew that their journey was only just beginning. Professor Peculiar smiled, his eyes twinkling with excitement. We have only scratched the surface of the forest's secrets, Rosie, but I have no doubt that together, we can unlock its true potential. Are you ready to continue our journey? Quote. Rosie nodded eagerly, her heart pounding with excitement. She knew that she had found her true calling, to help Professor Peculiar unlock the secrets of the forest and bring harmony to all its inhabitants. And so, their adventure continued, taking them to hidden glades, ancient ruins, and mystical waterfalls. They encountered strange and wondrous creatures, each with their own unique abilities and wisdom to share. They discovered hidden springs, ancient artifacts, and mysterious energies that flowed through the forest. Through it all, Rosie and Professor Peculiar grew closer, their bond strengthened by their shared experiences and their determination to unlock the secrets of the forest. They became an inseparable team, working together to bring about positive change and to protect the forest and its inhabitants from harm. As the seasons passed, the forest began to flourish, its inhabitants living in harmony with one another. The trees grew stronger, their wisdom and magic flowing through the land like a gentle stream. And Rosie, the little rabbit, became known throughout the forest as a wise and courageous leader, her heart filled with the ancient wisdom of the trees. Years went by, and Rosie grew old, but she never forgot the lessons she learned on her journey with Professor Peculiar. She continued to explore the forest, sharing her wisdom and knowledge with others, and helping to maintain the delicate balance of the forest's ecosystem. And as she lay on her deathbed, surrounded by the trees and the creatures she loved, Rosie smiled, knowing that her legacy would live on, a reminder to future generations of the importance of cooperation, respect, and harmony with nature. The trees, sensing her passing, whispered their final words to her. Thank you, dear Rosie, for being our messenger, for sharing our wisdom, and for helping to bring balance to our domain. May your spirit live on, and may your story inspire others to follow in your footsteps. And with that, Rosie's spirit left her body, merging with the forest's ancient magic, her heart still beating with the wisdom and wonder of the enchanted forest. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.